September. All the things that didn't happen that everybody promised were going to happen that Max talked about way before they didn't happen. Yeah. Urgent NASA threat alert claims doomsday asteroid to fly by Earth. 24th of September. Huh. Well, it's the 28th. We're still here. Yeah. Why didn't that one come true? Because the Bible doesn't say we're going to get wiped out by an asteroid before all that other stuff happens. That's why it didn't come true. But, you know, I can keep listening to all this nonsense and this garbage, and I know there are a lot of churches and things that are actually were preaching on this stuff, and I think that's absolutely sad. We'll move on. Blood moon prophecy. Last night was the final blood moon with the super moon or whatever. I went and checked it out, and yeah, it's kind of neat. My very first video on YouTube was calling this guy a heretic and a liar, a charlatan. This guy's John Hagee, and another guy's name is Mark Biltz, who came up with this idea that, well, blood moons are falling on Jewish feast days. Well, there's feast days all the time with the Jews. And a blood moon is not an occurrence that is anything special. It's not like a solar eclipse that happens, or Halley's Comet comes by every 70 years or something like that. Blood moons happen all the time. All the time. Does it matter that it happens on a Jewish feast day? Why would it? According to him, we're supposed to get raptured out. I'm still here. I guess maybe I'm a heretic too. Me and John Hagee can hang out together down here. And I guess all the rest of you people out there listening are gone, right? You're raptured out now. This stuff infuriates me because people just want to be deceived and they want to throw their money at garbage, nonsense. People like this little guy, this little heretic. Why? I don't get it. I don't understand it. You know, you go up on Amazon, you want to buy a camera, and you're going to look at like 20 different cameras and compare the specs and really root them out and get the user reviews and everything. But when it comes to nonsense, people are just like, oh my God, throw money, throw money. Oh, we're doing the Lord's work by throwing money at people. Yeah. We're going to move on to my favorite. I did a video on this and I never heard of this person before. Renee M. We're going to move on to her. Because I didn't realize before, I don't think, but she got 76,000 subscribers. For nonsense. This is the person that says that the abomination of desolation was when Obama won the Peace Prize. And that starts her 7-year tribulation or something. I mean, it's complete garbage nonsense. And when we listen to her, she sounds like she's about 12 years old. 76,000 subscribers, though. Pretty much makes me... don't really want to do videos anymore because obviously no one wants to hear the truth. And, you know, I kind of do it because there might be one person that gets saved. Okay, so that's probably worthwhile. But for nonsense garbage, 76,000 views. Now we'll look at people that are prominent in just the Christian era that actually have good information. We'll take a look at Ken Hovind, who of course has been in prison for a while, but he's still a really famous guy. 35,000 subscribers. Now, because Ken's been in prison for 8 years, we'll look at people that are just as famous, if not more, that have been around and working the entire time. 60 years in the ministry, I think. Chuck Missler has. Koinonia House. He has less subscribers than Ken Hovind. This is Chuck Missler, for people who don't know who Chuck Missler is. So, this site's probably been around since the internet was invented, you know. We'll go back to Renee Moses. She's been doing this 1.5 years and has 76,000 subscribers for nonsense garbage. I pointed this out a couple of weeks ago. I explained the fact that people looked into her history and she predicts the end of the world every year. And I said, Once September 24th comes around, her videos will be deleted to September 25th, or she will say the rapture is going to be in December or some other date. Now, this is Max's victory dance. Let's listen to what Renee says about her false predictions.
Hi everyone, I wanted to let you know that I have updated the Rapture puzzle book to explain how the pieces of the puzzle fit together to point to October 6th and 7th.
I got a new book. Come buy my new book now that my prophecy didn't come true. Ha! Ha! I think I said something about that a couple weeks ago. Yup. Now, I don't know how much I'm going to keep listening. I know that there's a video coming up. It's only we got a minute of her video I'm going to show. But she's got a video that she says she predicted another date. But it's not actually the video of her predicting another date. It's her with a hand cam pointing at a video, and she says that I predicted another date, but it's not the actual video. It's just her with the handy cam. I mean, it's total fraud. 76,000 views, though. Man, you're all lucky that I'm saved, because if I wasn't, I'd be bilking you for so much money. It's going to be ridiculous.
As the first rapture and start of the days of darkness on the earth. I have known for a year and a half that the puzzle had 2 possible endings, and I wasn't sure which ending was correct, so I chose the first possible ending, which was September 23rd. Obviously, that was not the correct ending to the puzzle, since the rapture did not take place on that date.
But I held out that there was a second date, but I didn't tell you at the time because I thought I could only focus on one date? You think if you wanted to tell the truth, you'd say, well, this is the date that I think it is, but there is also this other possibility of this date, but I'm not going to focus on it, and that wouldn't be what you'd be saying in your videos? No, because you have the spirit of the devil in you, and you want to lie. You're not going to tell the truth.
I made a video pointing to October 6th and 7th back in March of 2014,
Let's
but
see
then
if you
I
did.
deleted it because I did not feel that I could focus on 2 endings to the puzzle, but I needed to choose one. As you can see in this video from March 2014, I did mention that there was another possible date that would fulfill the prophecies. There is...
Okay, so this is the video she's talking about. She deleted it, and then apparently now she's got a handy cam, and it still says September 23rd. She's not actually playing the video. That's her video. Nor is she splicing it in, because I'm sure it's still on her hard drive just because she deleted it off of YouTube. She's using a handy cam and then doing narration over the handy cam just to try and reaffirm that it's going to be October 7th, even though she never really says October 7th. She says there will be another date, because at the time she did the handy cam, she didn't decide which date it was going to be yet.
One more possible date I would like to mention that we should be looking at if the rapture does not take place right on September 23rd, 2015. I will talk about this more in my next video. The other possible ending...
What? Did you see that? She says, oh, I made a video, and here's a clip from that video that says I actually did predict October 7th, and it's a handycam video of her pointing at her screen, and there is no video. There is nothing. Nothing at all. It's her talking over her camera going, yep, I'm going to point the camera at the screen and try and make some phony evidence. And you guys, apparently, maybe not my listeners, but 75,000 people are listening to this BS. BS. 75,000 people. I'm done with YouTube, man. I'm done with it. It's obviously a total waste of freaking time. Y'all just want to listen to video game stuff and the end of the world stuff and things about reptiles. All right? People want to go do that. Go do it. You know, have fun in hell. Don't care. Whatever. If I saved like one person with my channel, it did its job. How can you keep going with this stuff, though? Garbage. I mean, there's nothing at all truthful about anything this person does in their site. But people love it. They love it. You want to go to the truth? Okay, let's go to Ken Hovind. Creation Evolution. Truth. 35,000. What? K-House. 32,000. Been around for 60 years, I think. Chuck Missler is an old guy. And I know he was a CEO of a couple of businesses, so I don't know how long Chaos was running, but it's been a long time. All right? And you go to guys like Peter Ruckman, they only got like 5,000 subscribers. But if we want to listen to nonsense on the Rapture, complete garbage from a 12-year-old, 76,000. Yeah. Anyways, I was right. Renee M's wrong. It's nonsense. And please, please, please don't listen to any of the end of the world stuff that does not coincide with the internet. You're not going to get hit by an asteroid and wiped out. Not until Wormwood comes. And there's a whole lot of things that need to happen before that happens. And if you're a Christian, you're not going to be here anyway. With that, I'm out of here.